Hi everybody, welcome back once again to the NFL video tips here on Playbook.com with my top 5 tips on the football card this week. What I've learned thus far this football season is welcome back Cotter. As Gabe Kaplan used to say, welcome back to the real referees, as the replacement refs are now history. It'll be nice to see real games being reffed by real referees. Goodbye to the fake zebras. What I've also learned this football season is that rookies are holding their own, having gone 9-1 to the spread, the 5 starting rookie quarterbacks this year, including 9-4-1 to the spread when taking points. The third thing that I've learned thus far this football season is that the NFC dogs are dominating this year from Victor King's NFL Totals tip sheet. He points out the fact that NFC dogs are a blistering 23-3-1 against the spread this season. Look for the NFC dogs to bark on Sunday. Moving on to my top 3 tips on the football card this Sunday in the NFL. My number 1 tip is to look for favorites to return to reality. NFL teams that are favored this year that won straight up as a dog the previous game are 2-8 against the spread. 3 favorites that look to return to reality today. Try the Minnesota Vikings, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Chicago Bears. Look for them all to bounce back to reality this Sunday. Tip number 2 is to look for one of the 3 unbeaten teams to go down this week. I know I called for it last week. They all survived just barely, going 1-2 against the spread, but look for the 3 undefeated favorites to struggle again this week. My third and final tip on Sunday's football card is our Keystone Caper. And what I'm looking at is the Philadelphia-Pittsburgh matchup inside the Keystone State. Look for the Eagles to struggle this week after beating their division rival New York Giants last week. Not only did they beat the Giants, they beat the defending Super Bowl champions. And from our database, we note that dogs of 3 or more points who knock off the defending Super Bowl champions are just 6-25-1 against the spread their next game. With Pittsburgh well rested and a lot of key players back in the lineup, look for the Steelers to roll on Sunday. That's been my top tips on the NFL football card for this week. Be sure to download your copy of Victor King's NFL Totals tip sheet and the Playbook newsletter now on the Playbook.com website. Until next week for the NFL videos, this is Mark Lawrence reminding you to always remember to bet with your head, not over it. And good luck as always.